What if I told you this was my new best friend?
Hello there.
Yeah, what if I told you this was my new best friend? Because it is. Yes. In today's video, I want to talk, I'm putting my glasses on because I can't see. In today's video, I want to talk about sleeping. So many times as students, as professionals, as parents, we neglect sleeping. If you think about this, 24 hours in a day, right? 24 hours. Let's say you spend 8 hours at work or 8 hours at school. Then you have another 8 hours for activity and family and food and eating. And then the other 8 hours of sleeping and resting. So in this video, I want to talk about a few things you can do, actually 4 things you can do to get better sleep. Welcome to the Kantis Simmons Show, and I'm Kantis Simmons. I am irrationally passionate about helping students succeed in school and succeed in life, as well as helping those that love those students. So a few weeks back, I went to Kata over to keynote an amazing STEM conference. It was the Kata STEM Education Summit, and I did a workshop over there, and I also did a keynote speech. As I was preparing for that trip, a dear friend of mine, she actually works on my team, Kelly sent me and my dad one of these blackout masks. And let me just say, this was I'm gonna say the best gift, but in the top 5. It's a simple item, but it allowed me to sleep. I think we went to Qatar. I say Qatar, sometimes I say Kata. I think it was 17 hours. This right here helped me sleep. Even when I was there and I was probably a little jet lagged, this allowed me to sleep better. And even coming back, my dad wore his, and it was just absolutely just a game changer for me. And what I've realized that so many times in our lives, we could put a lot of different goal setting around work and getting on the honor roll and getting scholarships for college. But if we don't take the time to put goals around our sleep, maybe we're operating at an average level in life because we haven't taken the time to get the proper rest we need so that we can have exceptional days and be fully energized where our days are concerned. So I want to give you 4 things that you can do or somebody that you know can do to start getting better sleep. Just 4 things, all right? So here's the first thing. Number 1, cool it down. Yeah, cool it down. I'm talking about the air in your bedroom. If you can, choose to lower the temperature of the AC in the room just a little bit lower than normal. All right. Now, here's the cool thing about it. Our bodies are made up in a certain way that, our skin, we can accommodate for certain environments. And what happens, and you can do your own research as well, when you cause the temperature in the bedroom to be a little cooler than normal, guess what? Now you have the sheets, the blanket, and the comforters to now be able to get your body at a great temperature. Now think about it. You ever tried to sleep in a hot room? Right? You're kicking the blankets off, you're tossing the pillows, you're coming out of your pajamas, you're just taking stuff off, and you're tossing and you're turning because it's so hot. But guess what? When it's cold, you get in there and snuggle all up, right? So I would, number 1, recommend that you cool the room down. Number 2, I would highly encourage you to check this out, black it out. Black it out. Simply meaning black your room out if you have the opportunity. Now, even in this studio and even in my bedroom, I have blackout curtains, right? I can take my blinds and turn them up. And then I have the blackout curtains, which will allow my room to go like absolutely black. But if you don't have blackout curtains, even better than blackout curtains is this blackout mask. You can get them, any place. Maybe I'll put a link down below to where I got this one from. But being able to black it out. Now, why is this important? It's important because when you black out the room or you put a blackout mask on, when your eyes are closed, what's the color? Black. When your eyes are open, what's the color? Black. And by doing that, it's going to help you get better sleep. Now think about the number of times you've been asleep and your eyes are closed and the things are black, but you wake up and you're getting impacted by the light and now you're starting to see things. But when you black things out, it now allows your eyes to stay at the same level and to help you sleep better because you're not trying to adjust from dark to light, dark to light. Everything is dark. And if you do decide to wake up in the middle of the night because things are dark, you're naturally now go back to sleep and get better rest. All right, so cool it down and black it out. Number 3, turn it off. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the cell phones. I'm talking about the TV. I'm talking about the tablets and the mobile devices. Turn it all off. Now, if you haven't heard, there is something called blue light that resonates, that comes off the television, the cell phones, even your tablets. I highly recommend for you to quit sleeping with your cell phone. I say, quit sleeping with your cell phone. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you, right? It's gonna be okay. Whomever you're talking to, hey, they'll call you tomorrow. They're probably going to sleep themselves. But develop some disciplines around your blue light devices. So my recommendation is, first of all, turning it off. Put your phone on do not disturb mode. Then, if possible, go ahead and turn the light of your phone all the way down or turn it all the way off to get rid of that light. On the television, turn off the TV. Because guess what? The blue light is there impacting how you sleep, but also the audio from the TV is actually going through your ears and getting down in your spirit. And guess what? You can't get great sleep because now you're hearing this going on. Have you ever went to sleep with the radio on or with the television on and you find yourself dreaming and you realize that your dream is the audio of what you're hearing in the room? So listen, turn it off. Now, I highly recommend that you turn off all the blue light in your home, all the blue light in your room, at least 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed. Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed. That's gonna help you get better rest. All right, so shut it off, turn the TV off, turn the devices off. Listen, as a parent, if you need to go pull the Wi-Fi cord in the middle of the night around 9 o'clock, pull the Wi-Fi cord or whatever you gotta do in your household so that the Wi-Fi shut down. Listen, your kids will go to sleep when that Wi-Fi go off, right? If you have to, that's a little hint, right? Shut the Wi-Fi off and then now take the time to make sure everyone puts their devices down so you can get great sleep. All right, so number 1, cool it down. Number 2, black it out. Number 3, turn it off. And number 4, the 4th way to get better sleep is to write it down. Now, what are you saying, Kantis? I'm saying before you go to bed, you know, there are a lot of things that you're thinking about. There are a lot of things that you're processing. Maybe there's some things you're thinking about that's going to happen tomorrow or down the week. When our mind is constantly processing, when our mind is constantly thinking, it affects our sleep. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to do something called a brain dump before you go to bed. Yes, I want you to begin to write down everything that concerns you, everything that worries you, everything that's on your mind, everything you think you have to do tomorrow, everything that is a concern for you the rest of the week. So simply get a piece of paper, maybe got a journal, and just write down everything that is a task for the next day. Write down everything that's coming up, everything that you have to do, all of your responsibilities. Even take the time to write down those things that are worrying you. Maybe you have some prayers, maybe you have some declarations. Write those prayers down, write those declarations. And you want to brain dump or flush your brain, flush your thoughts from all the different things that are going on. And guess what? Now those thoughts are now down on paper. You see, our brain, it operates as a storage device and it operates as a processing device. And so now when we do a brain dump or write it down, we can now take the opportunity to allow our brain to not store this information. And so now when we go to sleep, we're not trying to store and process. We're allowing our brain just to process things in the morning. So do a brain dump and write it down. If you don't believe me, try it. Try it. If you want better sleep, try these 4 things. Number 1, cool it down, adjust the tone. Cool it down. I think that was a song with New Edition back in the day, right? Cool it down, black it out, turn it off, and write it down. Hey, those are 4 things that you can use to get better sleep. And as you're getting better sleep, you'll be more refreshed to get things done the next day. Hey, I'm Kantis Simmons, the coolest guy with 7.25 fingers, and thank you for watching the Kantis Simmons Show.